Hiya, come on in, get cozy. You know, I wasn't even gonna do. I never seem to want to be doing a reading. Then Spirit's like saying, no, I kind of do need to do a reading just to see. Kind of, it's like kind of a world reading. Do you know, just to see what's going on in the world. So if you're interested, stay on. If you're not, then swipe away. But I hope everyone's staying blessed and protected. And that previous reading I just had to put that out there. I don't think I'll put the one out that I made last night. I don't think I'll put that one out there. Just because. But, yeah, I think I'm going to start with this. I'm going to pray with that one, but I'm going to bring this one out. Because I think it tells us a lot. It really does. I bought quite a few actually oracles and messages, guides, messages. But yeah, I'm going to do this, but we'll pray over this. King of Cups. Keeping my eye on my candle, I've had to move it because it was letting off too much light. Dear Heavenly Spirit of the Most High, Heavenly Angels, Archangels, Spirit Guides, Ancestors of our highest good, we call upon you to protect our chakras from our root to our crown. We call upon you to protect our energy as we channel this message, and we call upon you, Spirit, to block out all and any negative or evil interference. And we call upon you, Spirit, to show us what it is we need to see regarding the world today. Thank you, Spirit. We love you. Seven of Cups, illusions, yeah. The illusions in the world. This is what Spirit's saying. The illusions, yeah. There's a lot of illusions in the world. We can definitely know that. Yeah, I'm protecting, yeah. Having to protect yourself from these illusions. 777, are you kidding me? No way. Oh, where did that 7 just go? I just had it and it was going sneaking away. 777. 777. That is a good sign. That's like, it is a good sign. Yeah, it's like the illusions over the world. 7 of Wands is like protecting yourself and the ones you love. You know what I mean? Oh, look, she looks like she's got my wand that I made. And also 7 of Coins is like your investments. Investing. So, yeah, even though it's like maybe breaking free from the illusions of the world, or not just concentrating on your own self, you know, not the illusions of the world. Got a 10 of Coins there. Yeah, wealth. That's like fruitful. 777. That didn't come out, but I'm gonna, the way there, but I'm gonna see whatever comes out. 3 of Wands. Ananki. Where did I put my glasses? I'll have to put my glasses back on. It's too early for this. 3 of Wands. Behave. It's my spirit. Oh, the Star. 3 of Wands and the Star. I'm going to read it out for you because why not? Ananke, goddess of fertility. Goddess of that could be as well. Inevitability, compulsion and necessity. Ananke was a primordial goddess who was self-informed at the dawn of creation. As the mother of the Moirai, is it? Or the fates, she was the only one who could control their actions and therefore direct the fate of all gods and mortals. Risen. Looking ahead, expansion, travel, foresight and progress. The goddess of inevitability and necessity, Ananke's presence tells of the march of time to the future. Look ahead and see the horizon and the paths that lead to it and beyond. Ananke's presence will broaden your vision so you understand the various points of no return and consequently help you take steps to avoid fruitless pursuits. Her presence may also indicate travel, foreign lands and concepts. Some situations are unavoidable, so consider preparing for them ahead of time. Serene searching will set up a soul that can synergize with success. And with the star. Wow. Nyx was one of the primordial gods emerging from chaos at the beginning of creation, coupling with the god of darkness, Erebus. I'm sure I've just seen some of them. I don't know if that was caught on camera. She became a mother to many of the primordial deities and was feared even by Zeus. Risen, hope, faith. Risen is it in the upright. Hope, faith, renewal, rejuvenation, purpose and serenity. Nyx's bright stars shine light through the darkness you have experienced to bring a calm serenity to your life. You have suffered from loss, but the stars are coming out from the night sky and searching within to shine on your resilience and inner power. No matter what is ailed your way, you can affirm your sense of self and allow yourself to dream of striving to reach the stars. You may find in this period of life you are searching out that highest and most authentic version of yourself. In this positive and changed period of your life, they are suggestions of a generous spirit and a wish to share this new emotional wealth with others to give back to those you care for. You may be experiencing a new sense of creativity, so harness this by exploring any new hobbies you have been considering. If you are seeking relationships, the light shining from within, from you makes this a great time to meet people. If you're already in a relationship, channeling the deep synergy between Nyx and her partner Erebus will help strengthen your own, which is a sign that you may be progressing to something deeper. Yeah, this is the world's view. Yeah, the world's view. We are progressing, and something about the stars, as well. Spirit is telling us, and it could also be personal as well, because as above, so below. Strength, Atlas. Oh. Strength. Now we have to read the strength. God of endurance. Atlas was a Titan god who was sentenced to hold the heavens and sky aloft for eternity after facing defeat in the Titanomachy. Strength, courage, confidence, persuasion, influence, compassion and control. My nose is itching. It takes a lot of strength, endurance and willpower to hold the heavens and sky aloft for eternity. So Atlas is present in your reading, conveys those features in your life at the moment. Stamina and persistence are in abundance, which can come through as a quiet inner power. You have the toughness to conquer any inner doubts or fears you may have. If there are any personal demons you need to conquer now, is the time to do it. Now is the time to do it. And if you have any wild ways, you may need to balance and tame them. If you have been going through a period of stress, this visit from the God of Endurance is a reminder to persevere. Step up now and support any friends or loved ones who need your help as you have strength in abundance. Note that in order to take care of others, you must first take care of yourself. Yeah, that's like the world as well, Mother Earth. She can't take care of others unless she takes care of herself first. You know, and that's true, and that's why people say, oh, this disaster, that disaster. A lot of them are, some are man-made, not all of them. Ooh, the world with the Two of Swords. The world and the Two of Swords. Together. The world, Gaia. Mother of all, the first. Mother of all, the first goddess. Gaia, who was born from chaos, was one of the first primordial deities. She mothered the first Titan gods, including the gigantes and mortal creatures, and personified Earth. Gaia created her own husband, Uranus, to be her companion. Though it was a marriage of hardships, her great love for her children later assisted her in overthrowing him. All risen, allness, harmony, completion, accomplishment, success, belonging, travel. After hardships endured and lessons learned, the world card within your reading and Gaia guiding you, it is time to reap the rewards from the seeds you have sown. Loose ends need to be tied up or cut away. Mother Earth appearing means the world is at your fingertips, which could be in a literal sense, as the world is one of the travel cards. You may meet someone new while traveling, or someone who brings travel into your life. It is also a good time to stop and reflect upon universal and global awareness, and to appreciate people and cultures from across the world and your place within that tapestry. As with Gaia's creations of the earth and her beloved children, take pride in what you have achieved. It hasn't been easy to get here, but you have endured and made it. Perhaps you have realised a dream or completed a challenge. So make sure to stop and savour the moment. Sharing the fruits of your hard work with the people who helped you along the way may prove its own reward. This card can also represent reaching your career goals and financial stability or rewards. Learn from Gaia's mistakes in her failed attempts to overthrow Zeus from power, and understand that now is not the time for risky gambles. Yeah, I would say, especially with the Two of Swords. Goddess of Retribution. Nemesis was a goddess who sought retribution against evil deeds. Oh, I can resonate with her so much. Hubris and undeserved good fortune, keeping the goddess of fortune Tyche in check. In her remorseless dealings with mortals, Nemesis helped to maintain the equilibrium. Difficult choices, indecisions, stalemate, middle ground, divided loyalty. Nemesis, a divine seeker of balance, may be in your life to assist you with a hard decision. You could be at an intersection of some kind and lacking the information you need to make decisions both equally good and bad. Let Nemesis remove the blindfold from your eyes so the path forward becomes clearer. She has a deep understanding of balance and justice, so she may be able to help you find what tips the scales towards one choice or the other. Until you move past this stalemate, there can be no progress. Six of Wands. Nike as well. And it was 14-14. Success. The moon, but it just came out in reverse. The moon came out in reverse. So what is the moon in reverse? Didn't the moon come out in reverse in another reading? The moon. Selene, goddess of the moon, sister to the god of the sun Helios and the goddess of the dawn Eos. Selene was the personification of and Titan, goddess of the moon. While multiple other goddesses were associated with the moon, Selene was frequently represented as being the moon incarnate. And she's in reverse. Releasing fear, unveiling truth, and blocked intuition. As Selene falls lower in the sky, she brings a release of fears and anxiety. Entreat her to assist you in energy clearing, as she is a willing partner who may provide it to help you find clarity. In general, you will feel a lifting of energy as light begins to return to your sky and life begins to feel a little more stable after previous turmoil. Make efforts to identify and address your fears and anxieties, reaching out for support if necessary. As you enter the dark side of the moon and are creatively inclined, you may feel a block in place that may blur the lines between reality and fantasy, especially if supporting cards are negative. Selene's final beams of moonlight will shine light upon lies, unveiling them. Within love, this can be the truth of your relationship coming to light. It can also be external deception or a lifting of any deceptions you may be telling yourself about how you feel towards someone. Now I know a card just flew down, but where did it go? Where did it go? Did anybody else see that card fly down? It's something that doesn't want to be found. Doesn't want to be found. I don't know what happened. I know it flew out of the pack. Sugar lumps. And was I seeing things? No, I can't find it. Watch me find it another time. You know, when I'm over in or something. I'll find it then. And then I'll have to tell you what card it is because it's hiding. Someone didn't want us to show you. Something's honestly, when something like that happens, something's hiding. Someone does not want us to see. Doesn't want us to see. What was that card? I seen it fly out of the pack. Don't know where it went. Ten of Pentacles, 10 of Coins. Where you going, baby? Where you going? You all cozy. You cozy baby. She's so cozy, Nan. Yes. Oh, she's so cuddly. So cuddly. 10 of Coins. You want to get back in? This is all she does. Not all night. In, out, in, out, in, out. Shake it all about. You do the okey-cokey and you turn around, and that's what it's all about. Oh, the okey-cokey. 10 of Coins. Tyche, goddess of fortune, chance and prosperity. Tyche, the goddess who presided over chance and fortune, was protective of individuals and families and was often moderated by Nemesis, the goddess of retribution. Did we not get Nemesis? Yes, we did. Legacy, culmination, inheritance, roots, foundations and stability. Tyche, the goddess presiding over prosperity, has brought fortune to you in this completion of your journey. You may achieve abundance through dedication and hard work and will be blessed in turn. There is a sense of commitment that may come from this success and a desire to make sure it brings permanence rather than short-term gains. With this success, you may feel an urge to articulate your experience, being generous with your loved ones and finding ways to share the positive results with them. Within love, this can be reflected in a strong foundation that you may feel within each other. Oh. Yeah, and she's right there next to Nemesis as well, with the world. And the moon in reverse, which is where you want to see the moon in reverse. I'd love to know, oh, what's that card there? Oh. Now that's where you want to see the Wheel of Fortune with the 10 of coins. That's where you want to see it. That's exactly where you want that card. Right after the 10 of coins. Demeter. Demeter, goddess of agriculture, grain and the harvest. Demeter was one of the 12 Olympians, provided humankind with fertile soils and the fruits of the earth. In her grief over her beloved daughter Persephone's abduction by Hades, she caused the season of winter and created a great famine. Changes, cycles, inevitability, fate, chance and fortune. Like the seasons of the year, when the Wheel of Fortune card appears, it reminds you that life is always in a constant state of change as the wheel turns. Good luck will return as time passes, and just so the reverse. Your current fortunes could wax or wane as the wheel moves on. As the goddess of the harvest and changing seasons, Demeter is here to remind you it is important to cherish positive moments in your life, as sometimes you cannot stop your days from maturing or the wheels spinning you to new horizons. Trust, though, that balance is a part of this cycle. If you are kind, kindness will find you in turn. This may be a difficult time if you like control and stability, but know that sometimes things will be out of your control and you can do nothing but learn to adapt and accept change. There could be a crucial turning point in your life at the moment, so it is important to let your intuition and Demeter guide you rather than struggling and trying to hold on to the past. This card can be an indicator of destiny, and it is usually a good omen. Yes, it is a good omen. And I'm going to go and ask this, see what comes out of here. Because this is I don't know, it's very deep. It's a very deep deck. It's very small, but it's very deep. The Lenormand, Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angel. What is it that I need to see? That looks like that mother bird in there. I don't know if it is, so we'll find out. It could be a stock. I've got, these are cranes. We'll see. That's come out again, that came out. In a previous reading, the carousel. The rider. I am always bringing news. Look around me to see what it includes. I might be coming to visit or bringing you some changes. I am fast and always on the move. If you see a negative card close by, you will probably not enjoy the reply. The rider of the Lenormand brings good news. Brings news. It is the first card and announces new things. In the Gilded Reverie deck, we behold a dreamy female rider who sits aside a carousel horse. The horse, who is in fairy tale stories, is the conveyor of messages. She may even be Iris, the Greek messenger of the gods. Oh, we've got the Greek gods. No, you see, this is not, it didn't even be coincidence. And I've seen 24. The fastened messenger bag across her shoulder may be suggestive of additional messages for different destinations along her night's voyage. In her hand, she grasps a white envelope, a letter that is out of the bag and ready to be delivered for the current reading. The carousel is the ideal metaphor, as this card is a new cycle being initiated and an ending of the old state. The ups and downs of the carousel also symbolize the magical flight that powers this messenger to its destination, freed from the ever-revolving merry-go-round of life, whose circular motion is also defined by the laws of physics as acceleration. Our rider symbolically reflects the pace and speed of information by which our lives are increasingly affected. And it came out with number 17, came out together. The stork, it is the stork, not the crane, but it does kind of look like the birds on my table cover. With movements, upgrades and improvements, I bring spring and the change of seasons. Sometimes my symbol stands for a new family addition or simply a new state of evolution. I can be your move or your next promotion. The stork is a predictable creature. Even though it is fabled to bring change, for example, with the delivery of a child, in reality it returns home like clockwork to the same nest every year. The stork is a very favoured creature and is looked upon with affection. Its return to the nest at springtime is the reason for the association with birth and delivery, which is very much its meaning in the Lenormand system. The stork and the rider will bring news for sure. Yeah, particularly the stork and the rider. Some news is coming. There's some news. That's not a coincidence. Particularly combined with the letter 27. So that if the letter comes out, we'll see. The image conjured by the reverie ear depicts a pair of storks at home in their nest with the blazing sun breaking through the clouds. They are looking up towards the life-giving sun, one of the other cards in the Lenormand deck. The process of life, birth and life, and then death brings inevitable change. Depending on the cards around the stork, it is a lifestyle change. For example, combining with the house might mean a change of a dwelling. If I have to move again, I don't mind. I do mind, but I don't mind. But I would, yeah, if I had to, I would. Do you know what I mean? But I'll stay as long as I don't have to. You know, when the time comes, then so be it. Heaven, the spirit. Oh, got two cards, but I lie there because she's showing a baby. So we've got 44 and 29. Magnifying glass. I am the card that suggests you to take a closer look or two. If you didn't get clarity from an earlier view, I can provide more focus and a perspective that is new. This card suggests you need to take a closer look at a current issue. Now is the time to focus, scrutinise and analyse. You might be overlooking something that isn't apparent or even visible. The smallest details may be vitally important. Use the magnifying glass to help you investigate and uncover more information that could lead you to greater clarity. In a reading, the card to the left is what it seems like before taking a closer look. The card to the right suggests what will be brought to light with a closer look. After a closer look, this card can also be a warning that all is not what it seems at first. Be careful to read the fine print. If this card appears with the letter 27, book 26, or the ring 25, it may mean you have to examine a document, contract, information, or commitment before more carefully. The clouds nearby card reinforces the idea that things are still murky. This card also might suggest a financial audit or legal investigation. In the realm of emotional issues, the magnifying glass suggests a preoccupation. You may be focused on something too much. Your obsessive thinking may be what's obscuring your clarity. And with the 29 now, there's two ladies. So which one is it, lady 1 or lady 2? Right, let me see, because there's two ladies. No, this one's looking out of the window. So this one's not looking up from a book. So she must be the lady 2. Yeah, this is lady 2. I could be you. the reader or the female subject of your reading or a female partner. As with the second man, the expanded Reverie deck includes an additional lady card. This version shows a powerful and elegant woman looking out of a window to the right of the card. She has a draped red robe between her breasts. She clutches the feminine symbol of Venus. The light shines in through the window, emphasizing her strong features. She is the embodiment of feminine power. Yeah, people underestimate feminine power. They think women are weak. Because we have emotions and we show them. That takes strength. 15 and 18. Oh, did you see that flick over? Oh, wow. Bear, I am power and strength, health and protection. Your finance is my field. Your food is my concern. My bad side comes out when you see negative cards around. The polar bear is a fitting symbol for the indomitable dignity signified by this card, whether it be read as an authority figure, a protective mother, or purely as strength. The polar bear is the most powerful of all the species, therefore its colour is symbolic of the pure spirit it embodies. The bear can relate to a person who is in a position of power in the business world. The bear can also be matriarchal. In China, the polar bear is known to represent Russia. The bear may also be a symbol of officialdom and brute force. This card could be telling us to push something through sheer force. An interesting combination would be the bear and the flowers, an iron in the fist glove, a velvet glove, for example. Well, it's with the dog. Loyalty and friendship is what I stand for. I am protection, trust, support and reliance. When negative cards are around, make sure to take a closer look. I could be your counsellor, your pet or your best friend. Depicted here is a dog, a reliable, faithful friend who can be trusted and who loves you unconditionally. The dog is self-contained. It is more than content with its role and owns the lead, with a ball in the background as if to say, you know what to do. It is a symbol of companionship. The card in this this card in close proximity to the man or the lady, which is the lady came out, yeah, is quite assuring as to their intention. The ring card to the right signifies a romantic relationship. The dog can signify a close friend in a reading, one who is trustworthy. It brings this sense of loyalty and faith to the cards around it. For example, if it were combined with the letter 27, it will be a communication you could trust. The dog and tower might signify a company or authority that is looking after your concerns. I see 33, 23, spirit. Flowers came out. What did it say about that with the flowers? It'll tell us again. Oh, these are the lilies. Calm, peaceful and serenity is what I preach. Your parents and elders show up under my symbol. I bring wisdom and experience. I signify a long-term relationship or ancestry. Contentment and satisfaction is my angle. The lily from a pagan view is symbolic of sexuality and passion, but also of purity. It can also symbolize motherhood. As a result, these calm-looking flowers with their glass-engraved background reflect a range of interpretations, that they are both growing and yet eternally captured in smooth glass, without any of their essence, shows the two sides of this card. We might suggest that there are a range of excitement, sexual nurturing, or the absence of that excitement in chastity. As a card, these lilies make the cards about them pure, simple, or excite their nature. A combination such as lilies with the bear might certainly indicate the power of a mother or a maternal figure in a situation, depending on the question. Yeah, we got the bear. The power with the mother and the bear. And the bear came out. There. Yeah. And this is giving me like a lot of strong, like matriarchal energy. Power. Yeah. It's like what my nanny used to do when she was back in her heyday, you know. She was strong. She run her life like a bloody business. She had an appointments booked so that the families didn't clash, you know, the ones that weren't talking to each other. She used to have an appointment book, and she'd be like, no, so-and-so, you can't come here, so-and-so's here, you'll have to come at this time when so-and-so's gone. Honestly, that's, I mean, I know that I'm not the only person who have a family like that. You know, I mean, not everybody's got a loving family, normal family, if it even exists. And if they have, then that is a blessing, and you've got to keep hold of it. But, you know, most families are dysfunctional. And most times you're probably the black sheep in the family and get the scapegoated, yeah, because you're the only one who actually stands up and tells the truth. Number 41, the well. I'm going to have to go soon because I need to make me some fuel, some coffee. It's so nice, though. It tastes so good. And that's why I do have to have a detox from it, because it's absolutely just tastes too nice. Like, it really does, so, you know, especially when you've got that, the Italian coffee pot that you boil with the Mali coffee. It's like, it's what? I know it can't be that bad. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, I'm addicted to it, but yeah, could be worse things. I'd choose the coffee, please. I have many symbolic meanings, wishes, resources, creativity, and healing. If you look intently into the depth of my darkness, you may see your true thoughts reflected and your secret wishes revealed. But your wishes will only be granted if you dig deep and work hard. The well card is about looking deeper into an issue. You may think you know all the facts, but there may be more to the story you are not seeing. The image suggests hidden depths. The road, this is telling me about the world, there's hidden depths to the world, yeah. We don't know all the facts to it. There's actually, yeah, there's other things. There's more to the story about this world. It says the image suggests hidden depths. The rope entering the well represents the importance of keeping one's centre. At a deeper level, the well card could be a sign that you have hit rock bottom, and now the only way is up. If other nearby cards indicate that you've been facing difficulties, it is now a time for healing. The well card also has to do with wishes, but it comes with a warning. Be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. And when you get it, you might just know what to do with it. Be careful what you wish for, because it might just come back on your temple. I don't know the exact words, but yeah. That's what I think when I hear that. This card also refers to a goal. It says also, be prepared to work hard for what you want. This card also refers to a goal that is attainable, but that still requires more effort or the commitment of additional resources. Unlike the Clover card, which brings unexpected luck, this card reminds you that you have to plan and work hard for your rewards. While the cards may encourage you to explore untapped resources, it may also caution you against draining all your resources at once. If the well appears near the fish or the ship, the message may be to not overextend yourself in a pursuit of an investment or a business endeavour. Yeah, take time. Any more, Heavenly Spirit? Any more messages? Thank you. Number 20. I'm going to pause it in a minute and go make my coffee, because I think I've got all these to read, these oracles. And I really want to finish it for you. I don't want to do part 2. Park. I might do a part 2, actually. It'll upload quicker. When you are going to a party, a concert, or a business meeting, I am sure to show up in your reading. You will find me in a reunion or a retreat, a riot or a picnic. I like crowds and public events, so naturally I am good with all your network intents. In the time of Millet, Lenormand, the park or garden was a social venue, a meeting place. It was a space for getting out and about, sharing and networking, a place where relationships were forged. As in the reverie, the card is often depicted as a cultured garden with a fountain, perhaps an echo of Nuremberg from where the game of Oak first sprang. This card means public, and while it may seem strange that there are no people in the image, it is because the public space in what it is being depicted, when this card is read, it adds the meaning public to the cards in its vicinity. The park and the tower would signify a public organisation. The park and the book would show public education. It is best to stick with the literal Lenormand. This card can suggest the importance of being social, and maybe it is saying you need to promote yourself more, particularly if combined with the moon. A contemporary meaning of this card with the art might mean online dating. If we had the park, the art and a letter in the 21st century, this could be the email that you've been waiting for. So, somebody might be receiving an email of your spirit, of an angels anymore from the collective. Before I pause and go make my goofy. No, do you know something? That was at the bottom of the deck, and I don't know if you've seen it on camera, but I was staring at it, and I was feeling that spirit was telling me to take it, and it came out. Right, I'm going to read these two, and then I'm going to pause it, because I really do need my fuel, my petrol, to fill my tank up. In other words, my coffee, if somebody didn't understand what I meant. 9, 10, 11, 12. Number 12 is the birds. A phone call, a text, or a date. This is how I communicate. I am in meetings or interviews and I like to negotiate. I can be your sibling, lover, or mate. Couples is what I indicate. This card may be symbolic of jabber, gossip, or the passing of information of a positive kind, as ever dependent on the cards and which company it is found. Many voices together are louder than one. It is also the modern view of crowdsourcing or mass communication. It can be as simple as an announcement that travels quickly or is distributed widely, especially when with the rider card. This too is the ever-growing world of Facebook and Twitter communication. The card may mean literal tweeting. There may be, however, be miscommunication with the Chinese whispers effect. In fairy tales, characters are sometimes given the ability to understand the language of the birds, and it could be that the card signifies a misunderstanding, particularly when combined with the birds. That came out yesterday, I think. Yeah, something about, this is mask. Look deep into your soul. For whose amusement do you play? I balance the contradictions and encompass the opposites. I project your emotions or hide them. When I land to your right, I bring joy to light. But if my presence is to your left, then melancholy is in sight. I can be the face to suit any occasion. All parts I can play, the truth or disguise. I am your creation. The mask card is about playing roles. It may indicate the need to assume a different role. It is symbolic of concealment and deception. It is different from the fox or the snake because its appearance indicates that it is something that it is not. This card may be a warning to not take something or someone at face value. In combination with the rider, this is deceptive news. If found close to the lady or the man, the person may be a fake, someone representing one face but hiding another. This is more public than the snake or fox and can apply to any situation or card in the deck, depending on its proximity. In communications online, a masquerade is a term for a security risk, where someone steals an online identity in order to defraud. If found together with the mice and letter, this card could mean identity theft. Oh, yes. That put resonate with someone. It was 4444. Spirit, come through. Thank you. Right, I'm going to pause it and I'm going to come back. Oh, no, I'll tell you what, I'll come back and do a part two because then I can upload this. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, let us know what you think of this and how if it resonated with anybody, because it's quite. And I think with all the when I do the oracles, I think it's going to pull something together here for someone, and I'll finish off with the Illuminati and read something out of that. But yes, if you are interested, come back for part two. I love you all. Take care. God bless, and I will see you soon.